Imagine possessing the secret key to decipher the thoughts and emotions of those around you. It's not magic, but Stoicism, an ancient and powerful Greek philosophy. In this video, we will explore the depths of this timeless wisdom. You will discover how Stoic principles can transform the way you see and understand others. We'll dive into Stoic techniques, each revealing a unique aspect of human nature. You will learn not only to read people like an open book, but also to improve your relationships and enrich your personal journey of self-discovery. Get ready to awaken your intuition and expand your perception of the world. This is a fascinating journey into the intricacies of the human mind and emotions, an adventure that promises to change the way you interact with the world. So, are you ready to unlock these secrets? Let's begin. In this first step of our exploration, we will dive into a fascinating subject: the subtle art of observing human interactions. It's a journey where we discover how others' actions reveal their true character and values. Imagine yourself as a discreet observer, like a detective of human nature. You observe, not to judge, but to understand. This is where the teachings of Epictetus, an ancient thinker who turned his trials into wisdom, come to life. He shows us that kindness, even in the simplest gestures, has immense power over the mind and heart. Let's take a moment to reflect on the impact of our own actions and what they say about us. Acts of compassion, generosity of spirit, and empathy are not mere ornaments of our personality, but the foundations of our moral being. Seneca, another great mind of that era, teaches us that kindness is a language that crosses all cultural and social boundaries. By observing how someone interacts with those less influential or powerful, we can discern the depth of their humility and the purity of their intentions. This step invites us to develop a keen awareness of our surroundings. Every interaction, every exchange, even the smallest, weaves the fabric of our world. How do we treat those who can offer us nothing in return? The answer to this question can reveal the most authentic aspects of our personality and values. Finally, let's surround ourselves with those who embody these admirable qualities. By doing so, we build a circle of people who, through their mere presence, enrich our lives and strengthen our commitment to the common good. This creates a space for mutual growth where each person is supported in their quest for understanding and empathy. The first point serves as a fundamental pillar, inviting us to be attentive observers, witnessing the interaction between virtues and vices on the stage of human relations. As we navigate this realm, let us remember the timeless wisdom of the Stoics and strive to cultivate a world where kindness and compassion weave the fabric of our collective existence. Step 2. Noticing nonverbal communication. Words are like brushstrokes that paint a picture of thoughts and ideas, but often, it's the nonverbal cues that truly capture the subtleties of human interaction. Stoicism, a philosophy that promotes mindfulness, urges us to pay attention to the nonverbal language that fills our conversations. According to Cicero, our faces are the reflection of our souls. This idea encourages us to observe facial expressions, eye contact, and body language. By noticing subtle changes in behavior, we can uncover the true emotions hidden beneath the surface. Stoicism also teaches us that actions are a reflection of our inner thoughts and intentions. A furrowed brow may reveal worry, while a sincere smile can convey warmth and authenticity. By observing body language, we can understand emotions and intentions more clearly, going beyond words alone. One day, while walking down a busy street, I witnessed a scene that deeply touched me. On a bench, an elderly man, his face marked by worry, seemed lost in thought. Next to him, a child, playing with his toy, occasionally glanced at him. Suddenly, the little boy, with all the innocence and spontaneity of childhood, offered the old man a bright smile. This simple gesture changed everything. The wrinkles of worry on the man's face softened into gentle lines of tenderness. He responded with a smile, hesitant at first, but reflecting undeniable warmth and affection. This interaction reminded me of how our actions and body language mirror our internal thoughts and feelings. It was a powerful reminder of the strength of nonverbal communication and how it can reveal and share our deepest emotions. Let's dive into a key technique for reading and analyzing people, a valuable skill drawn from Stoicism: external awareness. Imagine yourself in a conversation, not centered on your own thoughts or responses, but entirely focused on your interlocutor. It is in this listening and observation that the key to truly understanding others lies. Take, for example, a daily encounter. You are with a friend, a colleague, or even a stranger. Instead of merely waiting for your turn to speak, you engage in the art of active listening, cherished by Seneca. You pick up not only on the words, but also the pauses, the sighs, the glances. Seneca said that our 2 ears and 1 mouth should encourage us to listen twice as much as we speak. It is in this listening that you begin to perceive the emotions hidden behind the words. By paying attention to body language, facial expressions, gestures, you start deciphering a whole new level of communication. A furrowed brow, a smile, an averted gaze. All these nonverbal signals help you understand what people truly feel beyond their words. Mindfulness, a pillar of Stoic philosophy, encourages you to be fully present in the moment. This means immersing yourself completely in the conversation, where every detail matters. By adopting this full presence, you open the door to a deeper understanding, going beyond superficial interactions. And let's not forget the power of silence. As Seneca highlighted, sometimes what is left unsaid is just as important as what is expressed. A moment of silence, an exchange of glances, can reveal far more than a cascade of words. By applying this approach in our daily interactions, by becoming attentive listeners and capturing the nuances of nonverbal cues, we develop the ability to read and analyze people with surprising acuity. It is in understanding these unspoken subtleties that we can truly connect with and comprehend those around us. Step 3. Consider their actions rather than their words. A person's character is measured by their actions. When it comes to navigating the complex domain of human relationships, Stoicism encourages us to place more importance on what people do rather than what they say. Words can often be misleading, but according to the Stoics, actions provide a window into a person's true essence. In Stoic tradition, virtue holds a central place. Thinkers like Zeno and Chrysippus defined virtue as moral excellence and a commitment to living in harmony with reason and nature. By observing someone's actions, we can see the outward expression of their virtues or vices. Stoicism urges us to pay attention to whether a person's behavior aligns with the principles of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Let's take an example. Someone may eloquently speak about kindness and generosity, but it is their actions that truly demonstrate the depth of these virtues. Evaluating the consistency between words and deeds allows us to distinguish sincerity from empty rhetoric. Authenticity is highly valued, and true virtue is not measured by grand promises but by the daily choices a person makes that shape their character. In our quest to understand people, let us focus on the actions that define a person. We should appreciate the richness of virtues that shape their character. Actions, more than words, have a profound impact on us and on those who observe them. Step 4. Be aware of your own biases. The Stoic path encourages us to look closely at ourselves, to consider our own biases and preconceptions. It is important to be aware of our judgments before trying to understand someone else. By acknowledging and examining our own biases, we can gain a clearer understanding of others. Our perceptions are often clouded by personal biases, influenced by our experiences, beliefs, and the culture we come from. To truly understand someone, we must first recognize and examine our own biases, as they shape how we see the world. Having a constant conversation with ourselves, questioning assumptions and preconceived ideas that affect our judgments, is essential. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, reminds us that it's not events themselves that disturb us, but how we interpret them. This wisdom is particularly relevant when it comes to understanding others. Start with introspection of your beliefs and opinions. Do you have strong emotional reactions to certain situations? The philosophical approach we follow encourages understanding the underlying reasons for our reactions. By acknowledging that our biases can distort our perception of others, self-examination helps us develop a clearer, more objective approach to individuals. Recognizing our biases leads to humility. Humility helps us understand that our perceptions are subjective, not absolute truths. This awareness prompts us to approach others with an open mind and to value their different perspectives. It's important to question our immediate reactions and judgments toward the people and situations we encounter. Take the time to reflect on your first impressions. Are they the result of assumptions or stereotypes? By cultivating curiosity and open-mindedness, we foster a more accurate and nuanced understanding of those around us. Step 5. Understand complexity. In this step, we recognize that every person is complex and unique. This is crucial for anyone looking to better read and understand the people around them. Understanding this complexity helps us avoid hasty judgments. By realizing that each person is an amalgamation of many experiences and character traits, we prevent ourselves from reducing people to a single idea or action. This approach allows us to see beyond surface-level behaviors and appreciate the multifaceted nature of human beings. We begin to understand that individuals are not defined by one moment or characteristic, but by a rich tapestry of experiences, motivations, and values. By embracing this complexity, we cultivate greater empathy and patience, giving ourselves the opportunity to truly connect with others and foster deeper, more meaningful relationships. In summary, this awareness of individual complexity is essential. It not only enriches our interactions but also deepens our understanding of the world, reminding us that each person has a rich and diverse story that deserves to be recognized and appreciated. Step 6. Balancing empathy and vigilance. In this step, we explore how to balance empathy with healthy vigilance. While it is crucial to understand and emotionally connect with others, it is equally important to protect yourself and not be naive. The idea is to develop mindful empathy, where you understand others while keeping a critical eye on their intentions and behaviors. This doesn't mean being constantly suspicious, but rather being aware that not everyone has pure intentions. Let's delve into an effective method for balancing empathy and vigilance: the emotional mirror technique. This approach involves reflecting the emotions and body language of the person you're interacting with while staying alert to any inconsistencies. Imagine you are in a conversation with someone. Begin by carefully observing their facial expressions, tone of voice, and gestures. If this person speaks enthusiastically, show a similar level of interest in your response. This subtle mirroring creates an empathetic connection, while allowing you to analyze behaviors more deeply. As you practice this reflection, remain vigilant for details that don't align. For example, if someone claims to be happy but shows signs of tension or discomfort, it may indicate a discrepancy between their words and true emotions. This technique helps you be both empathetic and a critical observer. It is especially useful for detecting attempts at deception or manipulation, enabling you to build relationships based on trust and mutual understanding, while protecting yourself from potentially misleading interactions. Step 7. Cultivating patience. Patience, a key aspect of Stoic philosophy, is crucial for reading and understanding people. In our fast-paced world, it is tempting to want immediate answers. However, Stoicism teaches the value of patience, calm, waiting, and perseverance. Seneca spoke of patience not as passivity but as an act of courage. Indeed, patience allows us to observe the subtle and gradual changes in others' behavior and character. Much like looking through a lens that reveals more than what is immediately visible, each person is unique, with their own challenges and journey. Patience allows us to give others the necessary space to reveal their true selves. Just as a flower takes time to bloom, a person's character also unfolds over time. By resisting the urge to judge quickly, we open the door to a deeper understanding of others. Patience also applies to our internal reactions. The Stoics advised remaining still in the face of external events, cultivating emotional resilience, and staying calm amid uncertainty or the slow revelation of someone's character. This patient approach helps us face situations with serenity and perseverance. It creates the space needed for empathy to grow and for the nuances of personality to become evident. By practicing patience, we learn to appreciate the right timing, understanding that some truths reveal themselves at the appropriate moment. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within your way of thinking." Patience integrated into our mindset becomes a source of contentment and a means to build deeper connections. Thank you for listening up to this point. If you're still with us, it means you're truly one of the loyal followers of the channel, and I sincerely appreciate that. Your dedication and commitment are genuinely valued. A big thank you to all of you. Stay tuned, and see you soon.